Isn't that a cool bird? We got those right out. We saw one this morning right out there on the river. And it was pretty dad-burn cool, I must say. But hey, let's not talk about that today. What is my project today? Well, my projects. Got a few drills out here. A long chisel. There's a long chisel there. Drill bits. And here's some doorknobs here. Not quite sure which lever handle to use just yet, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And a deadbolt and a door bottom shoe. Those are the different videos I'm going to be making next on different episodes over here at the condo, okay? And I'll be working on this door from the condo. It goes from the condo to the garage. If that's what you want to watch, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to start with. Oh yeah, I know what I'm going to start with. I'm gonna go ahead and install this door bottom shoe to this existing door. If you want to watch that, that's what this video is about. Now the funny thing is, you see there's no screw holes. I was going to show you the screw holes on the door. I think they're on this side. Oh yeah, there they are, see? There's one there, there. And this door bottom shoe was on there initially. I took it off to paint the door and everything. And also, see this little rubber gasket on the end? That's a separate piece that slides through here, and that was missing when we moved in here. And there was a big gap underneath the door, even though this door shoe was on here. And of course, Mommy wanted me to weather strip this nice and tight. I went to the store to try to find just this rubber. They used to sell these years ago with the feelers, just like this one. And can you believe that I went to, I think 3 different stores, could not find what I was looking for. So I ended up buying this one here, and it was on a piece that was kind of looked like this. And I ended up pulling it off of something else so that I could use it in here. Funny, it was like, what's going on with that? And I wasn't sure if I was going to use this one or not, because these feelers are really super stiff. And lots of times they're less stiff and you can still adjust it a little bit. Well, I put this on the door initially and I couldn't get the door closed because that door threshold has a slight bow to it, just ever so slightly. And this wasn't fitting then, and I thought, what am I gonna do? And I thought, hey, I know, I'll just take my wood rasp. I had a wood rasp here, but I have a really super sharp one upstairs, and I used that, and I just rasped this off till the birds came home. You know, I rasped and rasped and rasped on that thing, and I got it going exactly how I want, and it fits on there. So now I know that it's going to fit. And see, after I slid it on here, I took my little electrical cutters and I kind of bent the ends over. You can kind of see how this one's kind of bent down. And I did that on this other end too. So I bent down on them. If you don't do that, like that, if you don't do that, this thing will slide around and then it gets out of position. And sometimes, not on this door, but on certain types of doors, sometimes you need to let this door shoe bottom, the rubber, extend over a little bit to allow for where your door goes up against the door. But I didn't have to worry about that on this particular door because it's got weather stripping around it. And I just installed that, and that takes up that little bit of a gap. This should be pretty easy to put on. So I guess I should get going with it.